Hi, I'm Jean Bishop, and I'm here to talk about why it should be illegal to not wear a seatbelt. What if I told you that taking a few seconds of your time could potentially save your life? Buckling up is the single most effective thing you can do to protect yourself in a car crash. Seatbelts were made for a reason, and reason being to save your life. I have the statistics to prove it. Seatbelts save lives. The fact has been proven over and over through all of time ever since the seatbelt was created. Seatbelts keep the passenger in the vehicle. Those who are thrown out of the vehicle are 4 times more likely to be fatal. It restrains the strongest parts of the body and it spreads out the force of the collision, so you're not getting all of the force in one area on your body. Seatbelts help the body to slow down. Your body is moving as fast as the car is, and the momentum is just the same. They protect the brain and spinal cord, that are the most important body parts. Many lives are saved per year from the use of seatbelts. According to the NHTSA, more than 15,000 lives in the U.S. are saved because of seatbelts. More than 9,000 children under the age of 12 passed away from 2002 to 2011 because they were not properly restrained. In 2011, 33% of children who died in car accidents weren't wearing their seatbelts. Black children had a 46% more of a mortality rate compared to Hispanics and non-Hispanic whites that weren't buckled in. Death has decreased over time in 2011 to 1.2 per 10,000 kids from 2.2 in 2002. That's a lot, but we can keep going. It has been estimated that 3,308 kids under the age of 4 are alive today because they were properly buckled in. In 2008, seatbelts saved more than 13,000 lives nationwide. From 2004 to 2008, seatbelts saved over 75,000 lives. Wearing a seatbelt can be a serious matter. My uncle was in the California Highway Patrolman for 35 years and covered a multitude of vehicle accidents, and proclaims that most fatalities were from not wearing a seatbelt. People are so eager to get behind the wheel, they don't think about the consequences that could follow. Even a crash at 12 miles an hour can be fatal. That's like the speed you go in a parking lot. 75% of serious vehicle crashes happen within 25 miles of a person's home. So the saying is right when people say that most accidents happen closest to the home. 85% of deaths and serious injuries happen in cars traveling under 40 miles per hour. Hitting a dashboard in a 30 miles per hour crash is like hitting the ground from a third-floor window. Less than 0.5% of crashes involve fire submersion, so it's not a worry about not getting out of the car because of your seatbelt. Death can still happen with car accidents. Car accidents happen every day. Any precautions that we can take to make us so much more safe can make all the difference. You have to wear a seatbelt properly for it to have full effective safety. Children are not the same as adults when it comes to seatbelts. They're a lot smaller, so they need to have car seats to make sure they're properly buckled in. If someone dies while wearing a seatbelt, it is because of collision force. We should always be buckled in, no matter how short of the trip. You as a driver should encourage and make your passengers put on their seatbelts before you move the car. You are taking their lives into your hands and should take any precautions that you can. Besides, it is a law to wear your seatbelt. Why break the law over something simple that can save your life? I will now demonstrate how long it takes in actuality to put on a seatbelt. Just seconds. And you make sure it's across your chest and across your hips and not your stomach. It only takes seconds, so it's really not a waste of time. So moral of the story is, always wear your seatbelt. The argument can be made to not because it could still kill you, but your chances are greater to wear one. Take a few extra seconds so you don't become the unlucky percentages. As the 14th Dalai Lama says, every day, think as you wake up, today I am fortunate to be alive. I have a precious human life. I am not going to waste it. So buckle up. And my facts came from 3 sources and not in order. They are Montana Seatbelt Work Group, everydayhealth.com, and Nicholas Bacalar. Thank you.